Hey everyone, Catherine Brick here. I am recording from Boy Scout Hill at White Rock Lake. I just wanted to come out here and show you how beautiful this lake is, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the amazing aspects of it, some of its interesting history. This lake was built, it's a man-made lake. It was built in 1910 to 1911. In 1909, Dallas was having a water famine, water crisis. Insurance companies were threatening to cancel their fire insurance, so the city had to come up with a way to ease that burden. What they did is there's a creek that runs through here. I'm going to turn around a little bit. Over near the road, you can kind of see how the creek goes down under the road. It used to go straight all the way across. On the other end of the lake, Dallas decided to dam up the river or dam up the creek and build this lake. So that really eased that problem and resolved that issue. But what it did do is it created an amazing place for people in the Dallas community to come and enjoy their families and spend time out here. It was a great place to sail. You can see the sailboats in the background. There are still sailing clubs out here, and on the weekends you see them all the time. It's beautiful. On one side of the lake is the Dallas Arboretum. Flowers in bloom in the spring is so beautiful there. There are a couple of mansions on the grounds from back in the day. I don't exactly know the history of those, but I can always find out if you're interested. But one of the parks here is called Winfrey Park. I find it to be one of the most interesting parks here because it's had so many lives. Its original life came about, it had, during the New Deal, FDR, around the Great Depression, the conservative Civilian Corps was created, the CCC, and what that did is it brought in unmarried and unemployed men to give them jobs, and they worked on the lake, they worked on the creeks and dredged the lake to keep it deep and made sure the pumping stations and so forth were running properly. So it's kind of neat. It gave a place for people to have jobs and to really build themselves back up. Well, as the time went on and World War II kicked in, or pre-World War, shortly before World War II, it actually turned into a boot camp for soldiers. So there were tons of soldiers here, used to go through boot camps and run through everything that they do as a soldier. There is a funny story that there were about 20,000 or 22,000 soldiers here at one time. Well, we do have a beach and a bathhouse here, and so there were a lot of families and churchgoers who were on the beach. Well, I guess the soldiers thought it would be fun and funny to go skinny dipping. So you can imagine back in the early 40s how scandalized all of the beachgoers, churchgoers, and so forth were when they saw 22,000 soldiers skinny dipping in the lake. You can imagine that was a sight to be seen. But on into wartime, the boot camp actually turned into a POW camp. Hundreds of thousands, or a couple 100,000 prisoners of war, German and Polish prisoners of war, were sent to Texas. Several hundred of them were sent here to Winfrey Point, and they were housed here as prisoners of war, obviously released once the war ended and so forth. But Winfrey Point has now, over all these years, been turned into softball fields and baseball fields, and it's become a really amazing place that people love to come and spend a lot of outdoor time. I mean, this whole lake is an amazing place all around. We have the Dallas White Rock Lake Marathon here. There are so many 5Ks and 10Ks, half marathons, that are run on a regular basis. We have the Dallas Run Club that runs out here, all different levels of runners, bikers. We have a lot of triathletes that train here. Play Tri is a big triathlete company here in the area, and they have their open water swim training here in the lake. It's just an amazing outdoor place. The people in the community love it. The people of Dallas love it, and I absolutely love it. It's just beautiful. The sunsets here are gorgeous. You can see the downtown skyline. I think it might be too sunny to really be able to see it from this area, but if you're here and you're setting up and you can see the sunset, or the video is what's hard to to get the shot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here this weekend, as long as it's not raining. I think I'm going to do a bike tour around here. I'll take a couple snaps around riding my bike and show you some of the parks, some of the dog parks, and a little bit of back of the Arboretum and some of the neat things that it has to offer. So I will do a bit of a follow-up video to this one so you can see everything. But it's just fantastic. It's a great place to come. If you have any questions or you're interested in housing in this area, I'd love to help you out. Sorry, it's windy. I'd love to help you out, or anywhere in the Dallas area. It's Catherine Brick. I'm with JP and Associates Realtors here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, 214-906-2592. Thanks for listening. Contact me, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. Bye.